Assalamu alaikum everybody, this is your Arabic teacher Sam and a very warm welcome back to another Arabic language lesson. So today what I wanted to do is go over a little phrase that I say quite often at home to my wife, and we'll break it down sort of word by word. So the expression is this: ضرب الحبيب مثل أكل الزبيب. ضرب الحبيب مثل أكل الزبيب. So let's have it chucked up here as well so we can sort of break it down one word at a time. So let's just go through its meaning real quickly and then we'll break it down kind of one word at a time. We'll come to understand this Arabic a little bit more. So it begins ضرب الحبيب. ضرب الحبيب. الضرب, the verb ضرب means to hit or to strike. It has lots of different meanings. You can also use the word to sort of ضرب مثلا means to sort of strike an example of something. That's the Arabic expression, say to give an example. So it doesn't directly always line up to being hit, but in this context it definitely does. So ضرب الحبيب. So hitting al-habib. So this is what we call an idafa construction. It's a hit of a habib, like of a loved one. Yeah. So the hit of a loved one. Yeah. Darb al-habibi, which is why there's a kasra at the end of al-habib, and that's why there's the alif and the lam at the beginning too. Because that's what you do on the mudaf ilay, the second part of an idafa. The second part of the idafa has that. So darb al-habib, a hit of a loved one. Mithla is a way of just saying like, really. ضرب الحبيب مثله. So a hit of a loved one is like أكل الزبيب. أكل الزبيب. So أكل is another verb which means just eating. Yeah. So it's like saying the hit of a loved one is like eating a zabib. It's like the eating of a zabib. A zabib is a word for raisin. So it's like saying, like the hit of a loved one is like eating a raisin. Like even if a loved one were to hit you, it'd be sweet like a raisin. Yeah. Like I'm really into this martial art called Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and quite often I wrestle my wife and stuff. And I say to her, ضرب الحبيب مثل أكل الزبيب. I say to her, there's a shortened version which is like ضرب حبيب زبيب. ضرب حبيب زبيب. It's sort of a shortened version of it, but I always knew ضرب حبيب زبيب. I thought that was like, that's one that I heard in Palestine, and that's one I said to my wife, and she seemed to understand it. But whilst in preparation for this video, I just typed it into Google to see like what other people were saying about it, and seems like the longer version of it actually is ضرب الحبيب مثل أكل الزبيب. So that's why you've got two little idafas in here. I have a separate video on idafas. I'll link that up now. I'll maybe put a little card to it at the top corner there. So you have to understand actually what an idafa is, because there's two of them. ضرب الحبيب and أكل الزبيب are both examples of idafas, so you might want to go and learn the actual grammar of what one of those is, and hopefully that'll be useful for you, inshallah. So that's everything from this video. If you enjoyed it, and I really hope you did, don't forget to like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.